Hello student. Today our topic is relation. You have also see four topics on relation. This is our last topic, and here is some question for your CBSE and important question for solution. First question is here. Let n denotes the set of all natural number. Here n is the set of natural number, and R with the relation on n cross n defined by AB is related to CD if AD into B plus C is equal to BC into A plus D. We have to show that this relation is an equivalence relation. So here set is given, n is equal to set of all natural number, n is the set of all natural number, and R is a relation. R is equal to AB is related to CD. AB is related to CD if AD into B plus C is equal to BC into A plus D for all A, B, C, D belongs to N. That means A, B, C, D are the set of natural number. So we have to prove that R is an equivalence relation. So for equivalence relation, we have to check here three properties. First is symmetric, first is reflexive, second is symmetric, and third is transitive. So first is your reflexive property. For reflexive, we can write that AB is related to AB for all AB belongs to N. So what is its meaning? First see what is its meaning in relation. This is your first element, this is your second element, this is your third element, and this is your fourth element. So we are saying that first element into fourth element is equal to second element plus third element, and after that second element into third element is equal to first element plus fourth element. So using this fact, we can write that this will be equal to first element into fourth element is equal to second element plus third element. So this will be equal to AB into B plus A. This will be equal to AB into B plus A. AB is related to AB, so this can be written as AB into B plus A is equal to second element and third element BA into first element and fourth element A plus B. Once again check. Here this is your first element, this is your second element, this is your third element, and this is your fourth element. So first element into fourth element is equal to second element into third element. This will equal to B into A, second element into third element, into first element into fourth element. So this will equal to A plus B. So this can also be written as this BA and AB both are equal, AB into, and this can be written as B plus A. Why? Because AB is equal to BA and A plus B is equal to B plus A. Can you tell me the name of this property? This is your commutative property. Commutative property. So what are you seeing here? Here LHS and RHS both are equal. So this means AB, this means AB belongs to, this implies AB, this implies R is an equivalence relation. R is reflexive, R is reflexive property. R is reflexive, or R follow reflexive property. Because why? Because this LHS is equal to RHS. LHS and RHS both are equal. So we can say that here this R is reflexive. Second is your symmetric. For symmetric property, AB is related to CD. This implies CD is related to AB. AB is related to CD. This implies CD is related to AB. This is your first element, second element, this is your third element, and this is your fourth element. So using this property we can write, take LHS, and this will be equal to AD into B plus C is equal to AD into B plus C is equal to BC into A plus D. If we use this property, this will be equal to AD into B plus C. First element into fourth element is equal to second element plus third element. So this will be equal to, or this is equal to, we have to bring it, this will equal to CB. Here we have to bring CB. So this can be written as AD into B plus C is equal to, in place of this BC, can we write CB? In place of this BC, can we write CB? Why? BC and CB are equal. See, commutative property. And this A plus D can be written as D plus A. This A plus D can be written as B plus A. So if you solve this, this will be equal to BC into D plus A is equal to AD into D plus A. And this can be written as, this can also be written as DA into C plus D. Because here you can write here BC is equal to CB, AD is equal to DA, C plus B is equal to B plus C, and A plus D is equal to D plus A. These all hold commutative property. So we can write here, this will be equal to CD is related to AB. CD is related to AB. So here see, what is the meaning of CD is related to AB? CB, see here, CB into D plus A is equal to DA into C plus B, and this can one step can be written here, that CB into D plus A is equal to DA into C plus B. So if we change LHS and RHS, this can be written as CB into D plus A is equal to DA into C plus B. C plus B. And using, check here, this is your first element, this is your second element, here is your third element, and this is your fourth element. So you see here, first element into fourth element, first element into fourth element, and this is your second element into second element plus third element, and again same thing repeated. So if you check, you will follow the result. So we can say this implies R is symmetric. So R follow symmetric property. R follow symmetric property. After that, we have to show that this R is also transitive property. So again we have to show that R follow also transitive property. So to show the transitive property, we have to do or follow the following steps. See here, for transitive property, third is transitive property. This is your third. So for transitive property, we have to show so that AB is related to CD and CD is related to EF. This implies AB is related to EF. AB is related to CD. CD is related to EF. Then we have to prove that this AB and this EF are related to each other. So we check here, AB is related to CD. What is its meaning? AB is related to CD. Meaning is also given. AD into B plus C is equal to BC into A plus D. And CD is related to EF. CF into D plus E is equal to CF into D plus E is equal to DE into C plus F. So this can be written as, or this is equal to how much? So this implies We can write here B plus C बटे BC is equal to A plus D बटे AD and D plus E बटे DE is equal to C plus F बटे CF. See here what I have done. This BC has bring this side, so B plus C बटे BC. This AD will bring this side, A plus D बटे AD. This CF bring this side, C plus F बटे CF, and this D bring this side, so we can say D plus E बटे DE. So solving this can be written as 1 by B plus 1 by C plus 1 by B is equal to 1 by D plus 1 by A, and 1 by E plus 1 by D is equal to 1 by F plus 1 by F plus 1 by C. If we add LHS and RHS, so what we will get? We can write 1 by B if we arrange it, plus 1 by C plus 1 by E, 1 by D plus 1 by E is equal to 1 by A plus 1 by D, 1 by C plus 1 by A, 1 by D plus 1 by F. Check once again, check. Here see 1 by B, 1 by C, 1 by D, 1 by E. After that 1 by A, 1 by C, 1 by D, 1 by F. So here 1 by C, 1 by D, these two will be cancel each other, and if we take the LCM, this will equal to B plus E बटे BE is equal to A plus F बटे AF. A plus F बटे AF. So this will arranging it, we can write AF into B plus E is equal to BE into A plus F. So this meaning AB is related to EF. AB is related to EF. See here, this is its first element, this is second element, this is your third element, and this is your fourth element. So see here, first element into fourth element is equal to second element plus third element, and after that second element into third element is equal to first element plus fourth element. This is your first, this is your fourth, this is your second, and this is your third. So this follows the property of the relation. So we can say that this implies R hold transitive property. So here R is reflexive, symmetric and transitive. This implies R is an equivalence relation. R is an equivalence relation. So this question is too important, and it will ask in CBSE examination 2015 Delhi set. See here is your a question from miscellaneous example. Given a non-empty set X, consider Px, which is set of all subset of X. Define the relation R in Px. Px is set of all subset of X. That means it is power set. For a subset AB in Px, A or B implies A is a subset of B. Then we have to prove that this R is an equivalence relation or not. Justify your answer. So for equivalence relation, we have to check here three properties. First is reflexive, second is symmetric, and third is transitive. So first property we have to check reflexive. Before checking this property, first you write that what is this set? Set is your X is equal to non-empty set. X is non-empty set, and Px is power set of X. That means set of all subset of X, and R is a relation. R is equal to ARB, if and only if A is a subset of B. A or B can hold if all elements of A is present on B. A is a subset of B. What is its meaning? All elements of A is present in B. So first we check the reflexive property. For reflexive property, we have to write A or A. That means what is its meaning? This means A is a subset of A. As you know, every set is subset of itself. Hence, R is reflexive. Every set is subset of itself. This implies R is reflexive. Second is symmetric. Second property is your symmetric. For symmetric property, we have to write A or B implies B or C. B or A, so not C. A or B. A is a subset of B. This implies B is a subset of A. A is a subset of B means A is a subset of B. A or B means C here. A or B means A is a subset of B. And B or A means this implies B is a subset of A, which is not always possible. Not always possible. So because its meaning is all elements of A is present in B, and its meaning is all element of B is present in A. That means it is possible when A is equal to B. That means when it is possible if A is equal to B. But it is given that A is a subset of B. That means A is a subset of B and B is a subset of A is not possible here because it is not given in the question that A is equal to B. So this implies R is not symmetric. R is not symmetric. Third is your transitive. Third property we have to check transitive. A or B and B or C implies A or C. A or B, B or C implies A or C. A or B means A is a subset of B and B or C means B is a subset of C. So watch here. All elements of A is present in B and all elements of B is present in C. So can we say A is a subset of C? क्या इसको हम ऐसा कह सकते हैं कि A के सारे एलिमेंट C में होंगे? A is a subset of C. This means A or C hold. Hence R is transitive. So you see that here R is not symmetric. But reflexive and transitive. But it is reflexive and transitive. R does not follow the rule symmetric, but it is reflexive and transitive. So what can be calculated about R? So R is not an equivalence relation. R is not an equivalence relation. Once again check here for symmetricity. A or B means A is a subset of B. B or A means B is a subset of A. It is not always possible because in question it is not given that A is equal to B. It is possible only when A is equal to B. That means R does not follow symmetric property. So here we have seen that R not follow symmetric property, but it is reflexive and transitive. So it is not an equivalence relation. See here. Here is another question of 2015. Ajmer said, determine whether the relation are defined on the set R of all real numbers. So set is A is equal to set of real number. Set of real number. Real number, as you know, which is rational and also irrational. And R is a relation in which AB such that AB belongs to R. A minus B plus root 3 belongs to S, where S is the set of irrational number. Irrational number, where S is the set of irrational number. So see here, A is a real number and its element is AB. Follow the property A minus B root 3, where this AB belongs to R, that means these are elements of A, and this is set of S, elements of set S, where S is an irrational number. So first property is reflexive. First property is reflexive. For reflexive, we can say that AA belongs to R. A belongs to R means A minus A plus root 3. A minus A plus root 3. So this will equal to A minus A plus root 3. And A and A will be cancelled. So you will get root 3. And root 3 also is an element of S, because S is the set of irrational number. Root 3 is an irrational number. So it belongs to set S. This implies R is reflexive, or R hold reflexive property. Second property is your symmetric. Second property is your symmetric. For symmetric property, what you do? If AB belongs to R, then BA belongs to R. So right here, AB belongs to R. This implies BA belongs to R. AB belongs to R. This implies BA belongs to R. So what is the meaning of AB belongs to R? This means A minus B plus root 3 implies, this implies B minus A plus root 3. B minus A plus root 3. This is your, what is A and B? Both are real number, but root 3 is an irrational number. So this you can say this belongs to S, or this is an element of S. Again, A and B are again here. This is your real number, and plus root 3. This real number is added with irrational number. So this is also an irrational number. This also belongs to S. So you can say that LHS is also irrational number, RHS is also irrational number. So this implies R is symmetric, or R follow the symmetric property. R is symmetric. Third is your transitive property. Transitive means if AB belongs to R and BC belongs to R, this implies AC belongs to R. So see what is its meaning. AB belongs to R means A plus B, A minus B plus root 3, and BC belongs to R means B minus C plus root 3, and add these two. So this implies can be written as A minus B plus root 3 plus B minus C plus root 3. So this will be equal to B and B will be cancelled. So this is your A minus C plus 2 root 3, which belongs to S. Because A and C are here real number, and 2 root 3 is what? Irrational number. So A minus C plus root 3 is an irrational number. So this implies R is transitive. So you have seen here R is reflexive, here symmetric, and here transitive. So what we can conclude? We can say that relation R is an equivalence relation. Hence R is an equivalence relation. R is an equivalence relation, or you can also say that R follow all the property of equivalence relation. So we can say that R satisfy the equivalence relation property. Here is a homework for you. This is from your exercise 1.1. Question is, so that the relation R on the set R of a real number defined as R is equal to AB. Condition is given, A less than equal to B square is neither reflexive nor symmetric nor transitive. That means this relation does not hold equivalence relation because it is neither reflexive nor symmetric nor transitive. So this you have to solve this question by taking value of A, B, C or A, B in any real number or any number you can take, and if any example does not hold this property, that means this relation does not satisfy. So here student, I have finished this topic relation, and if you have any problem or any doubts, then ask me in my comment section. Thank you.